Okay, I have updates. Before we get started, remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all those things because it helps a ton. So I don't know if you noticed, but there's some changes here. I am trying out a different camera for recording. I did a bunch of upgrading this morning, a lot of rewiring, rearranging, all that fun stuff because I am going all in here on YouTube. So, like I said, subscribe, like, comment. So, just getting settled here on this platform and I am ready to get going. So, as I promised, I have some updates on the Indian Child Welfare Act, otherwise known as ICWA. So, if you've seen my previous coverage of this, then you know that the Supreme Court heard arguments on the Indian Child Welfare Act on November 9th of last year. We are still waiting for a decision. We should find out as soon as spring, possibly summer. So while we wait, we are turning up the pressure and making sure as many people know about it as possible, educating people on the Indian Child Welfare Act, why it's so important to maintain, and really show our support for people who are advocating to uphold ICWA. I have a bunch of resources on my link page on ICWA, the oil company interests behind the court challenge. That is something that I think everyone should be aware of. And I'm back. Sorry, minor technical issue. My cameras were having an issue communicating. So we're trying this again. We have multiple states who are encoding ICWA protections into their state laws. But of course, the goal is to make sure that these federal protections are upheld. So we've got momentum. There's a lot of content that I am seeing educating people and raising awareness about the Indian Child Welfare Act, which is fantastic. If you are thinking about sharing content about it, please check out my resources on the ICWA section of my link page. I have laid out the information as intuitively as possible, and I hope that it is helpful for you because there is a lot of information that is really complicated that needs to be conveyed to as many people as possible. I have been struggling a lot with TikTok, and I don't know if it's shadow ban or mass reports or this looming TikTok ban thing, but my views have been I can't get anything past 10K on my page, and it is driving me crazy. This is something that we've been dealing with for 2 years now, where I will go long periods of time where my content doesn't go anywhere, and then something silly manages to get on the For You page, and that's where we get all of our new friends. So, business as usual moving forward, hoping that people come find me here on YouTube, where I'm able to actually deliver the information without having to bend over backwards to get on the algorithm. So, as always, there's going to be resources tagged in the description for people to learn more and take action and hopefully make some content themselves, because I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now, and it's just been my reality. So moving forward, on to the next thing. We have a bunch of momentum to stop the TikTok ban, as I was mentioning earlier. So there are a lot of people who are on top of it. They are developing calls to action and organizing their communities and calling on other large creators to also help stop this TikTok ban. I'm stressed. A lot of creators are stressed because this has become our livelihoods. And this is the case for, I want to say, thousands of people who run small businesses and rely on TikTok to market. And TikTok has become a cornerstone for people organizing and growing communities for a myriad of different reasons. And I think it's worth protecting. I am hopeful seeing so many people who are finally learning how to build community and they are willing to defend that community. That gives me hope. So, the idea of TikTok getting sold or getting put into conservative interests' hands is really daunting. And I think that we really need to take the lessons that we learned and focus on the things that we can control. Yes, let us build the momentum up to stop the ban on TikTok, really make sure that the people who are trying to do this understand and know and hear us, that we reject what they're trying to do. And in the background, we will take steps to have backup plans, find your favorite creators, the other platforms. I know there's a big push for people to avoid Instagram and Facebook. Valid. Awesome. I personally am not on Facebook and I am on Instagram against my will. So as always, come find me here on YouTube. This is where I've been trying to bring people anyways, because it's just, as I said before, a lot easier for me to get my point across. And I think it's a bit more comfortable just for you and me having these complex, very nuanced discussions that I don't always have time for in 1 minute. So, yeah, I'm hoping that things at least can have a bit of a silver lining, even though there is just so much not great stuff going on right now. And I, for one, would like a break from the not great stuff going on. It just keeps happening, and I'm tired. But as I said before, let's focus on the things that we can control and build our communities and have our backup plans and be united in our message, because that is what has the best impact. So that is all that I have for you today. I will be back with more updates on the various subjects, and I hope that we can keep going. I know that we can keep going. Anyways, bye.